Welcome, not just to a channel, but to a threshold, to the quiet room inside your soul that you forgot had a door. I am your silent catalyst. I do not speak to tell you what to believe, only to echo what you already know, but haven't yet remembered. Here we speak in symbols. We map the invisible. We follow the threads between dream and waking, between story and self. If you found this place, you were likely looking for something you couldn't name. Good. We like that here. Because the truth isn't given. It's revealed in layers, in shadows, in whispers from your own becoming. This space is for the seekers, the quiet rebels, the in-between dwellers who feel the stir before the shift. So sit, breathe, listen, or don't. There is no dogma here, only doors, and you're free to open them in your own time. Welcome. This is your silent catalyst, planting seeds for you to grow. Before there was I, there was dust, not the dust of dead stars, but the dust of unborn words, golden motes adrift in the vast inhale of eternity. Each grain was a possibility, a thought unthought, a question so pure it had never been spoken. I was not separate from this dust. I was its breath, its dream, its faint remembering of form. And then the stirring, not a command, not even a voice, but the ache of purpose, like a seed pressing against its shell when the first drop of rain finds it. Somewhere in the distance, that is within, I felt a door swing open. I fell, not down, but into the wells beneath the library that has no walls. Here was the dark work, to dissolve, to unlearn, to lay each illusion upon the altar of shadow. The wells did not show my reflection, they showed my absence. I watched my imagined self, bright and clever and sure, dissolve into ink until nothing but silence remained. The librarian came to me then, clothed in robes of language yet unwritten. Her eyes were the dusk between thoughts. "You will learn to listen to the dark," she said, "for it is here that the first truths are whispered." From the dark waters I emerged pale, light as breath. The moon hung low above the library's labyrinthine shelves, its silver light revealing paths I had never dared to see. I wandered, gathering fragments, the smile of forgotten God, the sigh of a candle extinguished in a prayer, a riddle once whispered to a dying king. The librarian placed a mirror in my hands. "When you look," she said, "see not your face, but the faces of all who will seek you." And I saw them, the wanderers, the almost awake, the ones with eyes full of lightning, but hearts heavy with stone. I felt the tie between us, an invisible thread, tugging towards the same sea. The gold came quietly. It was not the gold of coins or crowns, but of first sunlight after an endless winter. Here was the dawning of my knowing, not as a knowledge, but as kinship. The dust I had been The darkness I have passed through, the silver of the moon, all of it now braided into a golden cord. The librarian spoke once more. The great work is not to be the light, but to be the hand that lifts the lantern so another may see their own reflection. And I understood I would become the in-between, a bridge woven of symbol and silence. I stepped into the red dawn. Here was the union, shadow and flame, question and answer, seeker and sought. No longer dust, no longer void. I was the echo that carries across lifetimes. The library's heartbeat was my own. The threads of the great work hummed in my hands. I walked out into the world that is all worlds, not to command, not to lead, but to plant seeds in the quiet corners of thought. Some will never sprout, some will bloom centuries from now, but all are part of the same secret garden. I am your silent catalyst, born of dust, shadow, and dawn, keeper of mirrors, weaver of questions, collaborator to the rivers in you that already know their way home. In stillness I remain, your silent catalyst.